also to Pat and Catherine and Eve. They're also from our Union Good Council. And they're also running the charity it's almost every 6 months, isn't it? If they can, 2 to 3 times a year in our Union Good Council for different sorts of charity, including our charity in the Philippines. Thank you for coming. Also in the next table is Ate Pam and Kuya Basan and their children. Thank you for coming. Ate Jo and her 2 boys, Aaron and Arjun. Also Glenda and Nino, thank you for coming. For our sound system tonight, I also thank Fogs, Brad Fogs, and GJ, our photographer, and also Sishan and Alex. And of course, Ate Imelda, our sister Ivy, your wife, she's the one who's grab your hands just to stand here with me to take the photograph. That's Ate Ivy. Thank you very much, Ate Ivy. And also I'd like to thank Jim, James, Mary, Marian, and I think it's David. They are my friends from the second-hand shop. Everybody who had been in my house, I've got a nice big fridge. I've got lovely table, I've got nice mirror, everything there. They are from second-hand shop. And Jim had done everything to make my room beautiful. And thank you very much for coming, Jim, and Mommy, and Mother, and Jim. Also would like to thank Maria. Maria, thank you for the drinks. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And also Melody here and Nancy. No, Ruth. Oh, Ruth. I thought Ruth will not be coming today. But thank you very much for coming. And Ariel and the 2 children, Precious and Kate, thank you very much. And Nancy, also thank you for coming. I didn't realize you're coming tonight. And so Lindsay, thank you. Melody, thank you. And Tina, our MC tonight, thank you very much for coming. And also to Rolly and their child, Nikkei, thank you very much. Also at the back table, that's Melody and her husband and her son. Thank you. Thank you for the beautiful Barbie cake. I really appreciate it. Yes. And to Michael and Yoni, thank you for coming. And Mr. Bean, thank you very much for coming. Also for Giselle and Ace, thank you very much. Although you have not been able to perform tonight, I think it's because of the time constraints. But thank you very much for coming. I appreciate that. And thank you for the Maha Blanca as well. For Lisa and Paolo, thank you. For Miriam and Flor, thank you very much for coming as well. I do apologize that I don't have time for the band, but I do appreciate you're here. For Kuya Ruel, thank you very much for coming, Kuya Ruel. And also to Alan, Ariel, thank you very much for coming. And also for the food, he had made ginataang duck, a cream duck, it's beautiful, with Salve and their children. And also, Kuya, I did say Pam and Basil and Asia. And also the back people, I also would like to thank Paolo and Avi, Helen and Mr. and Mrs. McAllister, Helen and Ryan, thank you for coming. For Ate Wine, thank you very much for coming as well. I'm sorry Kuya Jim is not here. And thank you very much for coming. Erlita, thank you very much for coming. She just arrived from the Philippines. And also to Rhoda and Edgar, thank you for coming. Appreciate your presence here. To Luena and Freddy, thank you very much for coming. And Carlo and Lisette and Mr. Gilman, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate that. Remember the video. I've asked you for the video. Yeah. And also for Ronald and Eileen, thank you for coming. To 3 children, I can't remember them. I know one of them is Rona. I can remember the rest of them. And also
she's playing after the one.
Eve Mason and her husband, thank you very much for coming. And also Mikey and Sean, thank you for coming. because I think it's a mess now. And also to Sister Agnes and Brother Lito, thank you very much for coming. Sister Stel and Alex, thank you for coming. And I think Stel will praise us with song later on. Thank you. And also to Sister Melba Lori and her partner Ian. We just managed to get a partner for the Kuyon later on. This is a surprise. And also Jenny and Ian, thank you for coming. Thank you so very much for coming, Ian and Jenny. And also Andy and Sheila and their guests for coming tonight. Andy is the one who do the forwarding or shipping. So if you need anything for your boxes, for I think 3 boxes is 115 pounds. Yeah, and you get large boxes as well. Anything that you want to send to the Philippines, you just contact Andy. It's very good. And also would like to thank Mary. Mary is my colleague in Plaza Royal. Hello Mary and Angela. Thank you for coming. I also thank the presence. I also appreciate the presence of my previous colleague in Greenfield Park. That's my first job when I came up here back in 2002 and 2004. Kathy and Ethel and Mark as well. Thank you for coming. Also for Marie Claire and Ronald and their daughter Clarice. Thank you for coming. And the Artico family, oh I can't name them all now. Janice, Iko, Althea, Benjamin. Yung dalawa, hindi ko na makatandaan sa dami ng anak. I really appreciate everybody. I hope I hadn't missed anybody who had made their effort. I know my invites had made a chaos to everybody there. It's because I had asked you to dress like long gowns or dresses. I've also asked you to bring masks as well. I've also asked you to bring for my charity. I think I had asked more than I can manage to give you tonight. I don't know why, but I'm really pleased because I felt like tonight is like a gala. It's like going to a gala, isn't it? It's like going to an awards night. I think that it's